Hey guys, welcome to day 332 of playing Persona 4 Gold in real time. Now, we're still in that 1 month gap until March 19th, so in the meantime, let's continue playing through Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Let's proceed. After watching Nanako-san's dance, the reporter is surprised while the rest of the staff smiles in satisfaction. Alright, now that's our Nanako-san. She was having fun from the start to the finishing pose. It was so great, I wanted to break out in the dance too. I mean, she did. There's a little bit of a duet part of the way there.
So much to look forward to at LMB. We're even told that Kanamine will be debuting a new song there. The theme of her new song, Calistigia, is said to be about bonds. We can only assume that
Wasn't
the
that the
bond
song
between
that the
Kanamine and the
Dead
audience
Idol
will
was
grow even
famous
stronger
for?
through it.
Calistigia? That's right, those lyrics. My doubts about the song come flooding back at the reporter's words, and I unconsciously focus on it, forgetting where I am.
Calistigia. Those lyrics.
Well, it seems we're out of time, so we'd better start wrapping this up.
Was I just misremembering? Always on the run from showing how I felt. Where did I hear that part?
To finish off, let's hear from Kanamine how excited she is for Love Meets Bonds. Kanamine? Hello?
Huh? Right! I'm super excited! I'll do my best!
I did it again. Miss Ochimizu always scolds me when I space out, even Inuwa-san warns me about it. The reporter hesitates at my empty response and an awkward silence sets in.
And there we have it, everyone. Come out to the Love Meets Bonds Festival to see Kanamine perform live.
Yeah, another
That's
awkward
a wrap.
silence.
Well done, Konami-chan. Let's get going, guys.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks
Oh,
for all the
man, thanks
hard
for all
work.
the hard
I think
work,
it went
guys,
real well
really.
today.
I
Really.
think it went well today, too.
Thanks
you
for
were
all the hard
terrific.
work. You were the best.
Good job.
Absolutely adorable.
As the staff begin leaving, I'm left dejected with my shoulders drooped and Nanako-san is looking at me worriedly. That's when Inuwa-san approaches us. He has a smile on his face as if my mistake wasn't that big of a deal. I don't think he's doing it on purpose, but...
You both did well, especially with that dance. I didn't know you had it in you, Konami-chan. It was brilliant how you said they're always with you. No one would keep pressing the issue once you put it that way. Why don't we take a break until your lesson this afternoon? There's catered lunch
I'm
in
glad
the
we
dressing
were
room, so
able to
eat something if you
successfully
can.
lie to the public.
Are you okay, big sis? Huh?
Yeah, she
Oh,
still
I'm
seems
fine.
frozen.
I'm sorry for spacing out so much. Wait, I always do that. All right, I'm gonna shape up once I eat lunch. Nanako-san, we just have to charge off to the dressing room. Uh-huh. We just have to charge off.
Pretty nice spread on the table. With Nanako-san, I open the door to the dressing room, and we're both stunned. What is this? Usually there's just a single boxed lunch, but before us are tons of entrees and a mountain of drinks and snacks as well. There are even expensive-looking boxes of sweets. It looks like they're gifts for us.
Wow, so much food. Whoa, this is even fancier than usual. Am I being bribed here?
Because it's working.
It's nothing like that. It's because Nanako-chan's here today, too.
Oh
You
wow,
can eat
all this so
whatever you
quickly.
like.
Can I have this one? It's like an inside-out Inari sushi.
You know what it is even without seeing the inside of it? You must be quite the foodie, Nanako-chan.
Oh yeah, she did
I
like
saw it on
sushi when we were
TV.
younger.
Ah,
I mean,
makes sense.
in Persona 4
Of course you
Golden.
can have it. You're free to have all of these if you'd like.
I'm okay with just this one. Thank you.
You sure? Here you go.
Nanako-san accepts her lunchbox and thanks Inuwa-san with a smile before turning to the table. That's so admirable that she's only taking one. If I didn't have to worry about my weight, I would have gone for all of these. Oh, now's not the time to get all impressed. This is my chance to ask Inuwa-san what I couldn't earlier.
Inoue-san? There's something I want to ask about the lyrics to the new song.
Oh, right. You mentioned that before the interview today. Sure. What is it?
I think I had part of the lyrics wrong. There's a line that goes, always by your side, whether rain or shine, right?
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Why? Did I give you the wrong lyrics?
Oh, no, that's not it. It's just, I remember that part of the song differently. It went, never telling you how I really feel.
Oh, those are the original lyrics. They've been changed since.
The original?
A lot happened after all. Huh? I'm surprised you knew those lyrics, though. Ms. Ochimizu was the only one who'd know the old lyrics to that song.
Mizochimizu?
Mm-hmm. An idol named Yuko Osada with Takara Productions wrote
Yeah,
that
when the
song
music
before she
fades
passed
out, you
away.
know it's about to get
It was
serious.
shelved for quite some time, but Ms. Ochimizu brought it back to use as Kanamin Kitchen's new song. Did she not tell you any of this, Konami-chan?
An idol that passed away? The moment I hear those words, I feel this sudden kind of weight in my chest. But no matter how many times I try to remember, I can't think of anyone who's told me about those details.
I didn't know anything about that. Though Yuko Osada. I've heard that name before.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. She was a top idol at our agency at the time, but it seems she was quite upset over something. I don't know the reasons why the lyrics got changed, but there are rumors that Mizuchimizu may have been the one to change it. That's odd, though. I mean, Yuko-san's legendary piece was Ms. Ochimizu's selling point for the new song. I remember her saying she explained that to everyone in Kanamin Kitchen.
Yuko Osada, a legendary piece, and Miss Ochimizu's selling point. Everything I just learned races through my mind. But why? I don't remember anyone telling me about this. Did Miss Ochimizu lie about it, or...
I was the only one she didn't tell. Why?
Yeah, I don't
Inoue
think we've
speaking.
seen that phone call
Oh,
ring
Coach.
effect before.
It's been a pleasure working with you. Yes, the agency told me earlier. Oh, of course, I'll come right away. Yes, I'll be there soon. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me.
Did something happen?
Things have been a bit of a mess with your dance coach. It seems Ms. Ochimizu didn't submit the invoice for the added dance lessons to accounting.
Well, of course not. I mean, Mizochimizu was...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll go talk to him myself. Anyway, I'm going to cancel your afternoon lesson. You don't have any urgent work, so feel free to take the rest of
They're
the
like,
day
getting
off.
sucked into a portal to
sorry I
another
can't drive
world
you
is
home.
no excuse to
Oh,
not submit
okay.
invoices. Inoue-san excuses himself before heading out of the dressing room. The situation doesn't look like it's getting better anytime soon. I sigh, then try to sort through the new information.
What does this mean? I just don't get it. Our new song. The lyrics to Calistigia were changed. Were the words I knew the ones that Yuko-san wrote? She wrote our new song. An idol who passed away. A dead idol.
That's right, I had no idea when Dojima-san asked me about it, but could the dead idol in that rumor be referring to Yuko Osada? Now that some evidence has unexpectedly come together, I feel a chill down my spine at how eerie this all is. It's just like Dojima-san said, the facts of that case keep getting uncovered or coming together like pieces of a puzzle. I
Big sis,
got some of
does
the
your
words
head
wrong
hurt?
there, but I
Are
think
you
we got the
okay?
gist.
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Did I worry you?
Do you want me to go get someone? Should we go see a doctor?
Don't worry. I'm just a bit tired. Let's eat our lunches, Nanako-san. Also, I'm going to try giving your dad a call.
You're going to call Dad? Okay.
Yes, but first, let's dig into this food. I really need to contact Dojima-san. Could the dead idol in the rumor really be her?
Wait a minute. Is the dead idol Miss Ochimizu? Seeing that Nanako-san's been considerately waiting for me, I signal her to start eating without me as I put my phone to my ear. The time it takes to go through my call history to find Dojima-san's number is just long enough for me to stew in my mind. I mean, how many calls have we been making?
This is Dojima. What's the matter?
Dojima-san, I figured it out about that dead idol. A few years ago, someone with Takara Productions passed away. And Kanamin Kitchen is going to be singing her song at the LMB Fest in a couple days. Mizochimizu
I'm just
never
imagining we
told
call the
me,
wrong
so I
number.
didn't
It's like,
know
I
until
found out
just
about that dead
now.
idol. It's like,
Calm down, Mashita. You're
Who is
certain
this?
about what you're telling me?
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's meet up in an hour. I have some information too.
You do?
It'd be better to meet somewhere unconnected to your work. Any suggestions?
Somewhere unconnected to my work. Ignoring my sudden doubt about Dojima-san's bizarre terms, I tilt my head and consider it. Let's see. We can't talk about stuff like this where there are other people, and it's gotta be unconnected to work. Oh.
How about my place? If you're okay with somewhere boring like that.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's boring or not. That sounds fine.
He's
It's the
like,
address
oh, I
where
was kind of
Nanako
thinking
stayed
like an
yesterday,
abandoned
right?
amusement park.
be there
Something
in
a
an
little
hour.
more
Got it.
flavorful.
It's not too far from here, so we should be arriving about the same time.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
As soon as he says those words, Dojima-san hangs up without any hesitation. What, hey, I mean, he excused himself, but wasn't that a little too abrupt?
Jeez, that guy hangs up too fast.
Dad's always like that. He only says things that he needs to.
He's like, oh, that's how he
Fair
is.
enough. I'm sure
Dojima,
your dad
fast
didn't mean
phone
anything
call
by it,
hang-upper,
But
son.
it's still a little blunt. Somewhere unconnected to my work, though. I wonder why he insisted on that.
I see. Sounds like there's a cover-up in place. This is kind of crowded. It was fine meeting up with Dojima-san at my place along with Nanako-san, but this place wasn't really intended for big gatherings of this many people. It isn't impossible to fit 3 people in here, but I wouldn't exactly say that there was enough room for all of us. And of course, I had practically nothing in the fridge to be a good hostess with, so...
I'm sorry I only had black vinegar. It probably would have been better to serve some tea, especially since you took the time to buy cake.
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, Nanako, but I need you to wait over there for a bit. We have some important things to talk about.
Okay.
So, what's this information you mentioned?
Don't be so hasty. Let's start off with what you were telling me. You figured out who this dead idol is, right?
Well, I don't have any proof or anything, but I'm pretty sure. There used to be an idol at Takara Productions by the name of Yuko Osada. The song we're going to be singing at the festival is the last song she left behind. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but that song's lyrics were changed. And it might have been Mizo Chimizu who rewrote them.
That's all the information and speculation I've gained. At the time, I thought it was pretty solid stuff, but now that I've sorted through them, they seem kind of shaky. I suddenly feel guilty for calling up Dojima-san, an actual police detective, over such a small detail. My gaze falls a little.
Love meets Bondfest, a dead idol, and that group of yours. This shows they're all connected.
Yes.
I found out a few things as well. I can corroborate that the dead idol in the rumor is Yuko Osada, just like you thought. My contact I mentioned before looked into the rumor and told me as much. I trust my source on this one.
Oh, okay then. I guess I wasn't much help.
Not necessarily. You gave me a second source on what my contact told me. I don't see any reason to doubt it now. There's more to it, too. Remember the man who assaulted you in the dressing room when we first met? That whole
Oh yeah,
needing
that feels
your
like
blood
quite a
to
while
lift
ago.
The curse thing was bogus. No version of the rumor says anything about that. It must have been an exaggeration that man came up with on his own after he saw the video and started to panic. So you don't need to worry about masses of people out for your blood.
Oh, right. That's a relief.
As rumors spread, any truth in them fades away, and they pick up enough random details to become something else entirely. Dojima-san explains it to me with a sigh. He then tells me that the rumor of that video that appears at midnight has been called the Midnight Stage as well. It's the Midnight Stage because it comes on at midnight? That seems pretty simple to me, but according to Dojima-san, that's how these rumors get spread easily. He looks so bitter when he talks about it, like it's stuff he's dealt with before, and I decide to not ask further about it. When he sees I'm not going to press him on it, Dojima-san gets back to the subject and keeps telling me about what he found.
The other information I have is about Yuko Osada. I looked into this myself. Right before her death, witnesses saw her arguing with someone. This person had managed Osada since her debut, and was her manager even at the time of the argument. They've been working hard together, and this person was passionate about Osada's career. That's why the witness testified that it was rare to see them quarrel like that.
Then, are you saying that Yuko-san was...
No, they were thoroughly questioned and found innocent in the matter of Osada's death. So they didn't kill Osada, if that's what you were asking.
Oh,
But there's more to the story. After that, this person quit Takara Productions. It's hard to tell, but the agency might have made them the scapegoat. But even so, they stayed in the industry, working as a freelancer, which they still do to this day. It's someone you know quite well.
Who is it?
Is it
Wait.
Inoue?
Is it?
Okay, let me check what they're talking about again. So they quit the productions, might have blamed it on them, stay in the industry, worked as a freelancer. Okay, considering that they left the studio and then worked as a freelancer, that feels less established, like Inoue. He seems too official. I think Miso Shimizu could have done that. So let's go ahead, pick that one.
No, not Mizochimizu.
Right. Yuko
Nailed
Osada's
it.
manager at the time was Kyoka Ochimizu.
Wait, what? What does that
I
mean?
see. Okay, so
Why is
it's-
everything
she's
so
not the idol.
connected?
She's just the manager
Calm down,
of the
Mashita.
idol
I
that
know
time.
that's a hard thing to ask in these circumstances. I felt goosebumps from the moment you mentioned Ochimizu's name too. Osada's suicide, a cursed video, your missing group mates, the festival coming up. At first glance, they all seem unrelated. But Kyoka Ochimizu is the common thread linking them all.
Interesting.
No.
There's no bones about it. I'll need to look into this Ochimizu. I just came out here to check up on those kids. And here I am, caught up in the middle of the showbiz world. I much
I
prefer
mean, that's
watching
what
it on
happens when
TV
you're in a
from home.
Persona entry. I was totally confused at what Dojima-san told me. If there happened to be some device that could look into my brain right now, I bet there'd be a huge field day happening amongst the information I can't come to fully understand. I don't know what's going on, but Mr. Shimizu is connected with everything we've discovered so far. Then, could she be involved with why the other members of Kanamin Kitchen and Yusan and his group have gone missing?
Are you done talking?
Yeah, I've said my piece. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on for so long. We'll be going now.
Oh, it's all right.
I kind of forgot
Just-
Nanako was there. She's just like
I'm sorry
sitting
about
silently
everything.
while all
Anyway,
this
don't let this
exposition's
bother
being
you too
dropped in
much.
front of her.
I'll contact you again if I find out more.
Let's play together again later, big sis. Farewell.
Oh, for sure. See you. Farewell.
Okay, maybe Nanako's been spending too much time with Teddy.
Farewell?
Okay, so that's gonna wrap up the chapter. Let's see, where do we continue from here? Okay, so it sounds like we'll be back in the midnight stage, but we'll pick up from there tomorrow. Definitely got a lot of information about what's going on and some of the hidden players behind the scenes that are maybe having a bit more influence than they try to bring attention to. But let's go ahead, that's gonna wrap up the gameplay portion for today and bring us on to Shuffle Time. Alright, today's card is the Four of Cups in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and see what that means Fate has in store for us today. While in the upright Four of Cups, you may be suffering from apathy and ignore the opportunities that the universe offers you. The reversed Four of Cups signals the desire to have a new start. The sudden awareness of the transient beauty of life may strike you now, while previously you may have been too deeply disconnected from yourself to see it. You are coming to the understanding that though life is not perfect, there is beauty in it, and joy comes from choosing to see this beauty. Embrace new ideas, new people, and new places, because you never know where these adventures can take you. Many may miss these chances because they are too confined in their own beliefs and ambitions. Okay, sounds like good stuff to keep in mind. I think you come across a lot of people in your daily and day-to-day life, and there's a lot of people that if you meet someone, you build up a bond, like a new social link with them, and become friends, hang out regularly, that definitely has a big impact on you and can definitely have a lot of value added to your life. And passing by so many people, I think there's those opportunities I think they're a lot easier to find than you would think. So I think keeping an open mind and greeting people in a more welcoming manner is definitely a good thing, something that's going to be positive overall. So, good stuff to keep in mind, but that's going to be another card down and another day done. So, that's going to wrap it up for today. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey, as I do this every day. But either way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.